This week's episode of Shomin Sample revolves around mates. And it's not only the schoolmates, it's also the term maid cafe because Aika, Reiko, Hakwa, and Karen doesn't understand what that is because they have been told by Kimito that commoners doesn't have mates, and we don't have that in the pure or the correct term of mates because we don't have people that takes care of us unless we are in a caretaker house. And yeah, most of us isn't that old or disabled or what you can say to be at those kind of places. And yeah, I feel a bit sad for those that is there because I have seen how bad some of the places is. So yeah. So yeah, they don't know how a maid cafe is. And I like Karen's thought that about commoners, what's it called, maids basically being like maids robots that shoots tentacles. And man, that sounds like something from Shimoneta, man. Oh man, I hope that series get another season. But let's get back to Shomin Sample. So Kimito, he explains them what a cafe is, and he also loses his man card when he has to show them how you do that heart shape thing. You know that. Gimme. Yeah, I'm not sure how to describe it, but you most likely know what I'm talking about. And also, I like his comment about when he explains that when a customer he orders juice, the maid has to serve it with love juice. Sorry, I couldn't, man. That joke, that was so obvious, man. It was so great. And I like how the different mates basically are like serving him. And when I say different mates, I mean Aika, Reiko, Hakwa, and Karen. I especially like Hakwa when she is like doing the, what's it called, rock, paper, scissor game with him. And she basically refuses to stop playing with him until she wins. And then when she takes her clothes off, as it's common for Hakwa, she most likely was trying to, write down a formula so she could win against Kimito. Even for the simple solution would be to use something that would be weak against the thing that was strong against the thing that she would be using, or in other terms, what she would be using previously. Oh man, it's a bit hard to explain it, but man, that was so great. Especially when the mates walk in, as the real mates. I think she's called Kirio, the mate, not the head mate, Miyuki, but Kirio, the one that is in charge of taking care of Hakwa, and we actually gets a view into Hakwa's life because the mates they see how uh, what's called Hakwa in the beginning of this episode has made like a little figurine or a picture of Kimito of her. I'm not sure what it's called, wheat roll, or yeah, I'm not sure, seaweed roll. Yeah, basically has made a picture of him. So they are basically hatching a plan to get them to get together, and it's so funny to see how they show first how Hakwa is working, and then oh man, I feel a bit sorry for Hakwa because when the mate says, "Oh, you go with Hakwa to eat," but I was here to see the mates. He's more interested in the mates than he is in Hakwa, man. Then again, she looks like a little girl. I cannot recall her age. I think she's like 14 or something, so it's illegal. So kind of he is keeping on the right path. Yeah. He's not part of the Lolicon Alliance. Oh man, that song. I think I'm gonna link you that song, man, in the description because that. Oh man, it always makes me so happy when I see that song. It is a bit weird, but still. But let's get back to that because when they are to eat, it's funny because then he says, because they get some rice omelet. Oh man, I would actually love to have a rice omelet. I think I'm gonna ask my mother to maybe try to make one because oh man, they look so good. They look so good. Then then he's asked, "Can I get a plate?" And then they say, "We're out of plates, but I want an individual plate. We're also out of those." But I see them there, and then the mates basically are like, "Oh, I accidentally stumbled and destroyed all the plates. And then when he asks for a spoon, it's like, oh! Then one maid accidentally trips and, well, what's it called, makes the spoon like fall on the ground, so they has to wash them. And then when they come in with like a glass with two what is it called, straws with heart shapes, and then they say, sorry, that's the only one we have. And then when he looks over, another maid is like disposing of all the other straws, and she says, oh, sorry, those are defective, with basically the end being closed. And he says, yeah, that's commonly, but it can't be, it can't be that common an issue. And it isn't. It's so funny to see it. And oh man, I like how at the end he is almost like accepting that Haku, she could actually be waifu material. But then Miyuki walks in, and let's just say everyone is like really scared. Even Haku. She walks away. Or I'm not sure if she was afraid of Miyuki or if it was because what is it called? She was embarrassed because her cheeks was blushing. So yeah, oh man, really funny. And then we also get some really interesting information because we find out that when Kimito he was chosen, there was actually another candidate, but Miyuki she said that they should take Kimito. So there is most likely a reason, Most likely she liked him already there. So my theory about her liking him before is seeming to be correct, because why else would she pick another person? Then again, it could be that the other person didn't have very good reputation, because they said that Kimito had good reputation, so it could be that. But still, I think that Miyuki is, having a crush on him. And oh yeah, also at the end when we see, oh man, I almost was tempted to use Aika using doing that heart posture, man. But no, no, it had to be that picture. And it looks like we finally get the Miyuki episode in the next episode. So, oh man, I'm so ready for that, man. Oh man, I'm so hyped for that. But when all is said and done, have a good day, good night wherever you are, and I'll see you later, guys. Cheers.